Well, I've come up here tonight because obviously the state that the industry is in at the moment is chronic. What has happened in the last few weeks it's horrendous. What has happened in the last few weeks, the way the people of Harold's Cross have been treated in the last couple of weeks is just beyond belief. On Tuesday night this week, with two or 300 young people booked into Harold's Cross for their night of the year, which is Valentine's night, and without even a thought or a bit of respect for them. That wasn't even brought into question. The night was just cancelled, locked the gates. No respect whatsoever for these young people. But it's not just now. This has gone on for the last 7-8 years. I've seen the game dwindle over the last 7-8 years with the people in charge. Dwindle. The amount of people going racing now compared to 7-8 years ago has halved. And why? Okay, 8 or 9 years ago we had a recession. The word recession was used because the whole world changed. But that became their excuse. I know in my business, I didn't allow our people to use the word recession. I seen the recession as an opportunity. We grew our business by 33% in the last 8 years because we got out and we done something about it and we made it happen. But these people don't know how to do that. This is a good game with lovely people right around the country, all around the country, from 10 years old to 80 years old. Real nice people, the salt of this earth. Greyhound racing is the balance in my life. I work extremely hard from Monday to Friday, and over the last 25 years, I was growing a fairly large business. And at the weekend, greyhound racing gave me the opportunity to relax, go out and meet new people, and be ready for work again on a Monday morning. This is what greyhound racing does for most people. It's a sport. It's something we love. It costs a fortune. There are lots of people making their living out of it. Lots of people who depend on it. Young families, young trainers who can't afford to put a butter on a slice of toast at the moment with the way everything has gone. There's no need for it to be like this. There's 16 million of a subvention going into the IGB this year. What are they doing with it? They have no plan. They come up with this famous 5-year strategic plan. I would love to see them come up with a 5-day plan to start off with. A 5-day plan. And see can they make that work. And then if they can make that work, we'll try it next week and make it better again next week. There are plenty of ways of solving this industry, but it needs people who can lead and lead everybody else. You need leaders in business. This is a business. It's a sport. Of course it's a sport. It's my sport. I probably need to win the Derby every year to pay for the costs for myself. But for most people, it's their living. There's 12,000 people relying on this every year. You see, tomorrow morning they come and they'll go to some computer factory somewhere and they'll announce 500 jobs. They'll announce 300 jobs here. They could create 1,000 jobs over the next 5 years in greyhound racing if it was ran properly. But it needs to change. We need change in the industry. We need leaders. We need the whole thing at the top to change. Otherwise, people will be getting out of it. I used to breed 10, 15 litres a year. I now have 1 litre under a year old because I'm depressed with the whole thing. I cannot handle the way the whole thing is being ran. I would love to see, and you only have to see all the people that were here, people who are here in crutches here tonight, people who have been going to Harold's Cross for the last 50 years, and they're here tonight, and there's a tear in their eyes. It's like a funeral here. It shouldn't be that way. Please, for God's sake, change it.